Here are 10 reasons why I really love my Sony a6500. Number 1. Built-in 5-axis in-body image stabilization. If you're not sure what that does, it helps stabilizes your shots, especially if you're shooting handheld. Combine that with an actual handheld gimbal and your shots are sure to come out extra smooth. Number 2. 4K recording. This is a big thing for me as I've never had a camera that shot in 4K quality. It has the ability to shoot in either 24 frames per second or 30 frames per second. Shooting in 4K also gives you the option to zoom in on your footage afterwards, keeping it sharp and crisp. Number 3. The size and weight. It makes it easy to carry around as the body only weighs about 1 pound. You can easily mount it on a gimbal, such as the one I use, the Zhiyun crane. I took this camera to Hawaii and packed it with all my other gear in one backpack. Definitely perfect for traveling and running gun shoots. Number 4. Touchscreen autofocus. I love using this feature, especially for shoots where I need to change focus constantly. It is fast and usually pretty spot on. It also has face detection tracking, which makes it even easier to stay focused on your subject. Number 5. In-body slow motion. You now have the option to create slow motion shots all in your camera. No need to slow it down in post-production afterwards. Number 6. Flexible frame rates in 1080p. Being able to change my frame rates from 24 to 120 in 1080p has helped me a lot during my shoots. I love having the option to slow down my footage in Final Cut Pro X afterwards, and shooting my clips in 1080p lets me do that. Number 7. Great in low light. I came from using the Canon 70D, and let me tell you, the a6500 destroys it when it comes to shooting in low light. It lets you shoot at a high ISO with very little grain. Number 8. Custom buttons. A camera gives you 3 buttons that you can fully customize. You can set it as any function you want. Number 9. It takes great photos. I haven't used it much for photography as I mostly use it for video. When I took photos with it during my trip to Hawaii, the photos came out beautiful even though it was shot on auto. It shows you what this camera can do, especially when used with manual settings. Number 10. The price. I bought mine for $17.49 Canadian. I believe it is about $13.99 in the US. You won't find a camera packed with all these features for that price. The only camera that I can think of is the Panasonic GH4, which I heard a lot of great things about.